Get 0 to level 15 in cooking in under 30 minutes. Let's get to it. Let's go. And we are, dude! We are level 11 already! It's as simple as that. Where is it? Apprentice Chef Best Friend? Where's the sous chef? Do you not get a title? Number 1, don't level in cooking until you're level 50. It's very important because all the ingredients that you need is so hard to combine until you're at least level 35-ish, when you can get to around the end nest. And then once you're there, it's so easy to gather so much ingredients in so little of a time. So I highly recommend that. Just go get to level 50, focus on that, and then you probably have lots of ingredients that you can already use. However, before you just basically displace cooking because you're not 50 yet, here's what you need to do every single day, because you do have to get your dailies. Your dailies are on a cooldown and you must buy these ingredients or you're not gonna have enough to hit that cooking. So let's get to it. The first daily that you should do is go to your sunrise merchant right up here. Right here with the backpack. You can go to any of them, they're all the same. So you must buy out all the eggs. So buy all the eggs. You need...
We'll talk about milk later.
You need lots of milk. Lots of it, like 1 million worth of gold of it. I'm gonna spend 1 million on the gold, just so you know. But not just yet. Not until you reach at least level 8 of cooking. Okay, so these you must buy right away. Everything else you will need, but these are the must, because they're, as you can see, they're on daily countdown. Okay, and then you also go into your battle pass if you have one. Click on Xenu Star Shop. And if you want to level cooking quick, you buy these two as well. You see I bought 24 per 50, and I bought 24 per 50 as well here. So I bought about half of both of these. And I also bought some of these. You can see I bought 6 of these cooking ingredients. I don't really recommend this because it's one of these items. It's not, I wish it was all of them. It was all of them. It was definitely worth it, but just one is not worth it. Unless you're planning on get 50, all 50 here because you have all the coins, then it's worth it. But if you're just getting a few, then no, it's not worth it. Yeah, for leveling at least. If you need a specific cooking item, then it might be worth it later on the line. But these two you can. However, if you go into your actual room, you know, your thingy, and you send your Amitois to collect for you, they actually collect lots of salt and proteins and all that for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Now that is all done, you come back here and start to cook. So we're going to talk about ingredients and we're going to actually go over what to cook and when and what level. Because we're on a new server, new character. I'm still at sous chef level 15 because I just got started and I haven't really spent time on it. I just wanted to create this video super quick so you get like a good guide that you need to get done and need to understand, you know, how to do it right off the bat, so you don't have to like worry about later on or mess up whatever your ingredients. So collect everything. Everything herbs you see. As you do your missions, you have to collect everything and anything that you see because all of them are used for ingredients. Now, if you don't know what ingredients you need, it's super simple to find out. Let's say for these, all you have to do, just click on information and it will tell you exactly where to get it. Now, these actually drop pretty quickly and pretty easy. Salt does not. So it says it from hermit lobster, mega lobster, and all these things drop the salt for you. Don't even try it. It's not worth it. The drop is super low. What you need to do is just send your little guys Amitois to farm this for you, or use the points that you get from the battle pass, as I mentioned, Xenu Star Shop right here. So once you hit 50, you must have collected some items, because if you watch this video, you knew that I told you anytime you're doing your contracts, anytime you are out there or around and running doing your quest, you always pick up anything and everything that you see because it can be cooked. So the first thing you're gonna start cooking when you're level 1 is these defense remedies. And as soon as you can and have the ingredients, you go to castor salad. And the castor salad, you can buy this, I showed you in the shop, or you can collect it or send your Amitois to collect these for you. So when I started leveling cooking, I had over 100 of salt, so I was not low on salt. This you can buy without a problem. And then this, because I just use all these celery, corba, and herba, both of these celery and corba drops by the 10s, sometimes 15s, around the end nest. And they respawn in around a minute. So like every minute you just run around in a circle and you can collect a few hundred of these in like no time. Behind these, you can literally craft over 100 of these in under 15 minutes. And then you only do this when you have extras because it's only 2 XP. And then the rye bread also, you can buy this, but you don't really want to waste this. So the only reason I put it into the favorites because you want to keep all your bread because it's an ingredient that you will need later on the line, which we'll talk about later. Now, mushroom stir fry is also easy. As long as you picked up everything that you saw, you will get lots of onions. The onions actually can buy as well. You click on information, and it has the merchant has it, so you don't have to worry about this. You can buy tons of this. This gives you 4 XP. The mushrooms all around areas, you just pick them up and you will have them. Number 1, you have to cook this item. You unlock this around level 7. See, it gives you 15% quality picked fruit candy. It gives you 15% cooking mastery. So you want to pop this before you actually level. So very important, you pop that item so you get more cooking XP before you even start cooking anything. That's number 1 here. The reason why you want to have the honey rye cookie is because this is also an ingredient. Actually, we are going to go ahead and cook it. It's also an ingredient that you will need to cook way better recipes. And I will show you that in a minute. So you just store it. Don't sell it, don't use it, store it for later. And same with the omelette. What you want to cook, once you unlock this, it gives you 230 EXP. So this actually gives a lot of XP. As soon as you hit it, you go from like level 7 to level 15 in an instant like that. You just have to cook like 150 of them, and that's it. You're level 15, you're my level, you're a sous chef, just like that. And after that, it becomes more complicated because you have more ingredients, but that's why you want to cook all of... See, here's one example, here's the cookie that comes in handy. And this is actually good because it health recovery and mana recovery 500 per second for 18 seconds. I pop these in dungeons all the time. And there are so many other ones that you will need that gives you so much more benefits that you will unlock. And it will require a lot more. These are very expensive, but the rewards are pretty freaking good. So I highly recommend you max out cooking. But all you want to do is, if you really want also, you can do the milk for a very long time. And you can just cook all of this because 230 will add up eventually. And if you have the gold, if you don't have gold problems, then you can just cook a lot of this milk. But as you can see, my XP went up a very little because now I need 43,000 XP instead of the before levels. Easy as it is, less pain in the ass to level up the cooking. If you just basically spend millions of gold on the milk, you can actually just continue leveling up with milk. So if you don't want to spend hundreds of thousands on milk and you like fishing, then this will be your second easiest probably to grind because this will give you 1200 EXP. So just one of these gives you about 5 to 6 milk. So you want a probably combination of 2. And the first thing you do, you swap this out into something crappy like this. Because these are easy to come by, these fishes. So, and then this saffron, you just have to collect it. So in Silos, it's so easy to farm this, so much of them drops. Just go down there and you basically farm it, and lots of them will drop. But you can also gather it, and it's just the wild herbs that you will see around there. So all the herbs that you pick up has a pretty high chance to drop this. I have hundreds of these as well, so you can easily pick this up. If you just go around in a circle around the ant nest already, you're gonna combine lots of these. And if you do your contracts and on the area that I recommended in my previous video, then you're gonna also combine lots of these because these are very easy to combine and the herbs are just hanging around everywhere. So this will be my second recommendation after the milk, because this will get you way more XP. The items on the left side that you can all see right here all the way down that you want to cook to level up. And make sure you always swap out your blue to green or gray, like very common fish. You don't want to waste your ingredients on a crappy cooking just because you're leveling up. Unless you want to obviously cook better, then obviously you can always use good ingredients, but we're talking about clearly to level up quick. This is how you do it. Number 1, just want to point out here that this Laslan Steak fish stew, it doesn't give you much XP, so I don't recommend cooking this because it requires a few ingredients, but you can if you want. But the point is, you don't need to use that fish that is there again. You can just swap it out to anything that you want. And this is a quest requirements, one of your appendixes during your level up. Most people will get introduced to cooking by basically this quest. Just don't worry about it, you can do it later. But long story short, this is how you do it. And you have to unlock this recipe at like level 5, I think. And when you get to level 5, as I mentioned, you craft these and you craft these to able to get there. And then once you get to level 6 or 7, I can't remember exactly, you just basically power craft these as much as you can. I would recommend spending about 2 million gold on milk and then buy these and collect them with your buddies that you send away for quests. And then basically you will get instantly from like 7 to 15 in literally under 10 minutes. And then after that, we go back and we focus on grilled cranfish and milk. Depends how you want to power level. That's it. I hope you liked it.